When it comes to starting to build your blog, you can obviously write every single article yourself. And I actually recommend you do write a few of the articles to start out so you have a good idea of what type of format you'd like. But eventually, you're going to want to get to outsourcing your articles. This allows you to do lots of other tasks where you don't have to focus on, the longest part of blogs is doing all of the writing. So this will allow you to build your blog a lot faster. There are, of course, a number of websites and services that you can use. I recommend testing not just one website, but many, many other websites. This website, iWriter, is one that I've used in the past, and it has a pretty good varying amount of content writers, meaning some are they're not all created equal. Some are better than others. It's going to be up to you to test many, many different writers to see if they meet what you're looking for in terms of how you want the content delivered. Okay. iWriter, again, is something that you can do. They have different prices for different levels of writers. And you can, as you can see, $1.40, you'll see anywheres from 5-10 cents a word, all the way as high as over $1 or $2 a word, depending on the level, the type of content that you need created, the level of and skill and accuracy and all of those things. Each website that you go to, you should be testing, and you should be going and trying different content creators, writers, to see which one is going to work best for your needs. Now, again, the more money your blog makes, then the more writers you'll be able to hire and the more content you'll be able to push out. So it really is like a snowball rolling downhill. For the first month or two, you can just do things all on your own until you're ranking for some keywords, you're getting impressions, clicks, and you're starting to earn those first commissions. That's all great, but eventually you want some more time freedom, and you can then slowly over the course of the year, you can transition to hiring separate writers for your blogs. Just doing a quick Google search, you can look for iWriter alternatives. iWriter is one that I use. Again, it's going to be completely up to you guys which writing website that you guys use. Here you can see there's a whole bunch of different ones like onlinejobs.ph, which is this one right here. It is content writers from the Philippines. And again, Philippines is great. This particular website is good for all different types of things, including, SEO, graphic design, and Facebook marketing and copywriters and stuff like that. So there are people overseas that you'll be able to hire maybe at a more affordable cost. It's just an option. Again, you can try and look for a couple different content writers here to hire and have them do a couple test pieces for you to see if they would be somebody you'd like to bring on board to content write for your blog. Okay, so onlinejobs.ph is an example. I mean, you have like online writing jobs, Upwork. Now, Upwork obviously is another website that you guys can check out. These are all different alternatives. Again, it's going to be up to you to go through and test all these different content writers to see who's going to work best, because you may go through 3 or 4 or 5 that just don't deliver the content how you want. And then you may find one that delivers content just as you need it. And you can hire them to do like 1 or 2 articles per week or whatever you can afford, right? So like on average to write an article, like a 2,000 word article, I've found that you can do it for about $40 to $60 for an article. Now you may say, wow, that's kind of a lot. But here's the thing. It's not taking up your time. It's $40 to $60 of an article that will start to rank and will start getting you traffic in the next couple months. Now that traffic, you would only need 1 or 2 or 3, depending on what your product you're promoting. That traffic could make back your $60, right? And then some, depending on, what your keyword is. So it's gonna cost, $30, $40, $50 for you to get these articles written. But again, it's something that you can do for free while you get started. So some more examples are People Per Hour, Compose.ly, Hire writers, Contently, Crowd Content, Text Broker, and Freelancer. Okay. So these are all different websites where you can find content writers for your blog. Another one that if you want to take a look on is Fiverr. And Fiverr, all you have to do is type in blog writers, right? Or content writers, and just go in here, maybe filter different categories, seller ratings. You want maybe a bit, higher rated seller, somebody who's delivered, quite a few pieces of content for people. So you can go through here and test some of these different writers to see if, and we'll jump in here real quick to see if they're going to be able to meet your needs. So here you can see up to 2 SEO keywords is what they'll write for, and up to 500 words for $10. Or, you can have up to 1,000 words for 20, or up to 1,500 words for $30. Again, this is just another option to be able to outsource your writing for your blog. Okay. So the best thing to do with anything that you're outsourcing is to test a lot of different sources, a lot of different writers, until you find one that meets your price and delivers, everything like this guy's saying here, where it's plagiarism free, unique, no grammatical mistakes, it's on time, and they'll do unlimited revisions for you. Okay, that's it for this video. We'll see you on the next one.